Nick, you have been in the field. You've built a great organization in Legal Shield. You have been my partner in the whole small business world and have concentrated so much on the small business products and services that we have. We've had people out there that are maybe just coming into the small business arena from Legal Shield, new people that are coming in to want to look at everything Legal Shield has to offer, including small business, but they've either struggled out in the field or they haven't been in the field. You know, we learn farming by talking to farmers who have their hands in the soil. If we have a brain aneurysm, we go to a brain surgeon. If you're going to go out to build a business with Legal Shield in the field using the small business product, then this guy here has been in the field, hands in the soil, built a great organization, and has partnered with me in making this product what it is because he knows the marketplace. Nick, what can you tell these people? What should they be thinking now? They've gotten all this education. We've given them what the product is, knowledge of the product, and they'll continue to get more knowledge of the product. What advice can you give them to be in what they should do? What's the first thing they should do? The second thing they should do?
You know, I think it's a good question because so many people, in my opinion, are looking outside of themselves for all the answers. What's somebody else going to do? What are they going to do? Legal Shield's doing what they do and done a great job. You, and I appreciate very much for all the people that are watching, have done a phenomenal job, not only leading but putting together materials with your team for everybody here to use in the small business arena. So the question really comes down to, as just Fran, you just asked, what are you going to do? And you know, you're one of the very best at this, I think, is I've never seen you in the 15, 16 years that have been involved working with you. Every little detail, there are no real minutiae, every little detail is important to you. Fran knows exactly where his business stands, he knows what the numbers are. So I'm going to start right there. Do you know where your business stands and what your numbers are? As a business person, do you know how many calls you need to make to get an appointment? Do you know how many appointments you have to make a sale? If you're in and I have a basic philosophy, if you're not where you want to be, it's either because you're not doing something enough or you're not doing something right. It's not the tools, it's not the materials, it's not the plan. Everybody's got the same thing. It's not the economy. Everybody's dealing with the same economy. It's really we're not doing it enough or we're not doing it right. And you've talked about the activity, going out and having the activity, but also in doing it right. If you're having enough activity and you're doing enough presentations, then why aren't you making a sale? Why aren't you helping a member? Now, I've heard you talk about this a lot, and you've really taken this on as a real mantra and as a mission statement almost, I think, and what I've heard you talk about over the last couple of years, and that is providing value. How can we help small business, not just how we can make a sale? And I think that's important. Number one, starting today even, not how many sales can I make? How many small business people can I help today? What do they need? How can I deliver a service that will help them fulfill those needs, help them to be more profitable, help save them time, help save them money, help do those things. But if you're having enough appointments and you're not getting the results that you want, then it's one of two things. It's either the quality of your prospects or the quality of your presentation. And you can be in control of both those things. If you're doing a good presentation, then it's probably the quality of your prospects. You need to upgrade and make sure you're talking to the right prospects. If you've got good prospects and you're having enough activity, it's probably the quality of your presentation, and you need to continue to get better and continue to work on it. And again, I'll go back to you, having had the opportunity to work closely with you. I'll say this for people that don't know Fran that well, and maybe we've just seen him on film or what he's doing, but you always are striving to get better. Yeah. I've seen you change. And this is one of the things that Fran's talked about too that I think would be advisable and a great value to every person here. Nothing stays the same. The only thing that's not going to change is everything's going to change. And what are you going to do about it? What do you do? Fran's talking about new ways to access people, new business models, new channels, all the new things that we can do. Things are changing all around us. What are we going to do to change? And so bottom line, though, to get back to what Fran was talking about, I think it starts with you. What am I going to do with what I've got, where I am today? What am I going to do to get a little better today and have a little more activity, a little more exposure today? You've got the tools. Everything you've done here in the small business office with your team is absolutely phenomenal. So I think we're in the right place at the right time. We got to do the right thing at the right time. And just kind of back to you.